Seeing as though you guys didn't like the editing style of the previous video, I've decided to redo my video on the UNSC and Banished units. So for now, I'll be using Atriox just to show off the baseline units, and then we'll switch on over to Shipmaster and Decimus to show off his other stuff. Actually, I'll put the clips in from the previous video, actually. That'll be suffice. Anyway, so Banished, what do they got access to? They got access to the tried and true Covenant tech with a little bit of brute flair attached to it. So your basic core infantry will be the Grunt Squad over here. Grunt Squad can be upgraded so that you can put down shrapnel mines, and then the upgrade on top of that allows you to just get an extra brute and grunt, putting out more damage. Then next, from the raid camp, I guess, tree, you would have jump pack brutes, good against buildings, hunters, good against vehicles, suicide grunts, just anti-infantry, sort of like chaos unit, you just move them in. They Allahu Akbar on a unit, there you go. And then elite rangers, which are your range anti-infantry unit. There are upgrades to keep in mind about. Dark Skies increases the jump pack brute numbers to 1, and I think, yeah, new recruits increases the squad size of suicide grunts, and the upgrade for the hunters gives them a beam cannon. Keep in mind, with all these sort of building centric production facilities or unit production facilities, all of your units in that production building can all be upgraded with the requisite upgrade. So for example, infantry upgrade 1, 2, 3, it goes by 10%, then 20%, then all the way to 30%. Now, there's nothing really interesting about any of the infantry units per se, besides the grunts being able to drop down mines which do damage. There's really nothing out of the ordinary. Oh, jump pack brutes can jump and it causes a stun. Yeah, there we go. I mean, they're very useful. Oh, we're doing what it is about. I mean, not Isabel, Anders. Okay, so let's now get on to aircraft. First things first, you got some of our aircraft over here. The tried and true Banshee, your core air unit, does a, I don't know, green missile attack. I don't know what it's called. Fuel rod attack on vehicles. And when bursting off against air units, once you get the upgrade, it'll fire like a plasma torpedo. Engineers can heal, but also on top of this, they can protect and they can deploy a shield. Here, I'll demonstrate that right now.
Plasma torpedo researched.
And then next, we got the Shroud, which can cloak your units in a field.
From the shadow.
Followed by the Blister Back, which can set up and become an RD piece. I'm half trying to concentrate and half trying to also like tell you guys all about this. Let me see if I can get the situation fixed out right now, because look at how many Warhogs this guy's made.
I will toy with them and destroy them. Shroud under fire from enemy vehicles.
Oh, whoopsie. Look at that. The Allahu Akbar.
Knock them right down.
Alright, so where was I? And yeah, the Blister Back turns into an RD unit. Now, in terms of differences in the different leaders, the Banshee doesn't really have anything unique between all three of the leaders, so that is one thing. Same with the Shroud. Actually, the Shroud's cheaper under Shipmaster, but NGs don't change and Shrouds don't change. Or not Shrouds, Blister Backs don't change. Alright, so let's get on to the vehicles. Unfortunately, I have neglected to build any vehicles. So, yeah. Actually, we can talk about the... Oh, I thought that was a Locust there. Oopsie daisy. Both of them are just freaking nuisance now. Alright, come on. You know what? We can actually use this time to grab ourselves a good old-fashioned upgrade building. By the way, this is like an easy AI we're versing off against, so Don't worry about it. All we gotta do is push them off and we're good. Okay, first vehicle you got is your Marauder. This guy, awesome core unit, does a good amount of damage against ground and does an excellent amount of damage versus air units as well. It's just a really good unit to... Why did the AI rush up? Okay. It's just a really good unit to use. Under Shipmaster, your Marauder has a cloak ability, and that will make you into quite the nuisance for a large chunk of the game. Alright. Next we got the Locust, anti-building unit. Has very long range. And then after that would be the Reaver, anti-aircraft unit, which can leap. And then hit some of these guys. Good amount of damage, all things considered. What's next? Alright, the infamous Wraith. But I have not built the Wraith yet. Ah, there we go, the Wraith. Same thing for all the leaders, really. Nothing different here. Alright, how about we get on to our leader unit, or our hero unit rather. Oh, Wraiths could be upgraded with Scorch Mortar, which is an ability that can set fire to the ground and stuff. Seems like a plasma chemtrail when you think about it.
Base is under attack.
Alright. Finally, he's here. We got Atriox is chosen. Just a badass with a brute shot. Look at him go.
I'm going. Citadel upgrade complete.
Can upgrade him when plasma grounds. Increases area of effect and damage, and also makes them red, I think. I was about to say ruby. Nobody says ruby. Alright, watch this. The plasma upgrade's about to begin. There we go. And finally, you can also upgrade with Scorch rounds here. Do some more damage. Oh, I built 2 war cancels. That's bad. While we talk about the leader over here, let's also talk about the chopper. This is your standard scout unit for 2 of the heroes.
I'll see to it. Fortress upgrade complete.
He's really built a lot of these vultures. Yeah, so chopper, fairly good scout unit, can ram, keep and be upgraded with shrapnel rounds to do extra damage.
They sent their vehicles after me.
Watch this. Oh, Mad Max Donger Road.
Ready for carnage. All units.
I'm gonna have to actually stop those guys. Ah, fuck it.
I pledge my loyalty.
You can also get rifled barrel, which increases the range and the damage. So good stuff all around. And that would be it for units for now with the Banished, except for the Scarab, of course, which I will build right about now. So if we manage to survive this, I will probably go in hot and destroy blue right away.
Reaver ready to take down some turret constructed.
Okay, about to get that rifled barrel. Hail, it's about time. Oh yeah, under Atriox, if you jump with your brutes, they'll drop mines. You know how cool that is. bad. He might be killed. Oh, never mind. I'm silly.
I go with the will of Asia. I'm being attacked by enemy vehicles. Reaver anti-air ready. Curse that.
The Reaver for me.
Being harassed by enemy vehicles.
Atriox's Chosen is super powerful. Do not mess with that thing. Look at this damage. Now with rifle barrel, he's just gonna outrange everybody.
Reaver ready for
Another
carnage.
Reaver, another day, another dollar.
Fire from enemy vehicles. Right away. The enemy has sent vehicles to take me
God,
down.
Atriox's Chosen, chill.
I suffered many wounds going there now. Someone deal with these vehicles. Let this be proof
We're
for
also
my
seeing
loyalty.
the slowly depleting health of those units
On my way.
as they are in the fires that I set ablaze. And finally, the Scarab.
I'm still in trouble.
Scarab, no introduction needed. Super unit of the Covenant, super unit of Banished. Fires a giant concentrated laser of pain, honestly. Pain, I meant to say beam, but I don't know why I say beam. Also summons a shield to protect it. And that's really about it, actually. Yeah, I went through all that. I went through those two. I went through all those guys.
We're under attack.
Yeah, we're good. Alright, I'm going to take it over to Shipmaster. Alright, now we're up to Shipmaster. I know you losers love Shipmaster. So, he has the unique unit called the Honor Guard. Pretty powerful unit. Super fast, actually. Can activate a camo. And can be upgraded further in order to increase the movement, attack, health, and shield. Also, he has access to ghosts. The ghost can be upgraded with a shield.
You have a scouting assignment?
And detects cloaked units.
You have orders for me.
The struggle.
Mercenary range research.
Yeah, let's try to get like the Shipmaster to max rank, and then we'll just see him tear ass. Next, we're getting which one? Mercenary Wrath, increased damage, health, and shield.
Ghost reporting, leader.
It just like it increases his power level like DBZ standards. He just increases his
Harvester
damage,
constructed.
his health, his speed.
Ghost shield researched.
Next, you're gonna see him fucking instant transmit and shit. Alright, so let's do that. Let's do that. Yeah, there we go.
Mercenary wrath researched.
And then we get Unseen Blade, which increases damage, health, shield, and gives permanent cloaking. Now we don't even have to activate it. Look at that.
Ground forces down. The troops attack.
Good
What
shit,
do you wish
boyo.
of me? Taking the point.
Did we get the last one?
Unseen blade
Unseen Blade. Look at this guy. Sonic Omania.
On the move.
All
Ready to
units.
serve.
We'll send in some ghosts to help out. Yeah, I really loves like arty and late game units, I've noticed. It's pretty cray.
Ghost reporting. I shall see it done. Covering the ground.
I do this only for the Shipmaster. Let this be my hand, then.
Yeah, we've seen enough. Alright. So next level we'll get on to Decimus.
Go.
Alright, well guys, it's time for my main man Decimus. So first and foremost, he has the Warlord. Where the hell is that gorilla? There we go, Harambe over here. No, that's Harambe's son with a gravity hammer. This is Harambe. Second unique unit is Decimus. Really badass dude who can do this. Yeah. It's like a he's an ultimate unit for Decimus. It's kind of weird. Himself.
Leader power ready.
Leader power ready. And besides that, yeah, I'm not seeing anything unique for Decimus that changes up units. Just as I thought, it's only pertaining to the Shipmaster. So yeah, we're about to get hammer pulled really quick. That just pulls enemies towards you. Then you can get hammer stun when you hit units, and then you can get a hammer lifesteal. Anyway, that's about it. Can I even win this?
Go in there now.
No way.
They'll whistle and aim and tread. For the Banished, our base is under attack. Hammer stun researched.
Oh my god, if he just leaves us alone, we will beat him.
Constructed. Our warlord is at low health. It is done.
The chance
We're being
to die
crushed.
on my feet.
We've lost our warlord. They destroyed what?
Decimus, finish him. Alright, he'll be able to take it down. But yeah, that would be the banished leaders. Now we'll be taking a look at the UNSC. Alright, let's get this UNSC show on the road. We got yourselves Marines over here. They can be upgraded with the grenade throw or the RPG. Actually, not or the RPG, and the RPG. The RPG allows them to become more effective against vehicles and aircraft, and allows them also to repair allied units. And the grenade throw is basically an ability that's just good against infantry and buildings. Next we have the Hellbringers, really good anti-infantry units. Going hot, burn shit up, it works. Can be upgraded so that their flame stays on the ground and does extra damage. We have the Sniper, who can be upgraded to have an active camo ability. Really good anti-infantry unit. Or it can be upgraded further to increase his damage, and then even more so to increase his camo effectiveness and make it so that he's permanently cloaked all the time.
Need someone take it out?
Nah, I'm just fucking with you. That would be too Shrek. No, but just increases his damage. And then over here we got the Cyclops anti-vehicle unit. When upgraded, it can shoot and slow vehicles down, as well as just increasing damage overall.
Stanchion sniper system researched.
Now we get to take a look at our vehicles while I'm building stuff.
Hostile target is down. Over.
I guess we could show off one of Captain Cutter's unique units, ODSD drop. Drop them in from the sky, and pretty good anti-infantry units. Throw down a bomb in order to be able to just do tons of damage versus vehicles, buildings, etc., really.
Shock rounds researched.
Jump to it, Hellbringers!
Alright, first on our list, Kodiak, arty unit.
Ready to serve.
If you pick Anders with the Kodiak, then whenever you fire at something, an aggressor sensor will come out and do extra damage.
MLRS ready
Wolverine
to
over here, anti-aircraft unit, standard stuff.
reporting for duty.
Warthog, anti-infantry unit,
Ready to go.
really good against vehicles as well, becomes even better when you get the Gauss Cannon upgrade.
Waiting for a target.
Scorpion over here, heavy tank, good against infantry, good against vehicles, okay against buildings, not good against aircraft. Can be upgraded even more so that you can have a canister shot ability, able to do tons of damage in an area we blast.
Lucky I was around.
And now we can finally get on to the last one, which is the Jackrabbit. It can be upgraded with a mini frag launcher. That way you can do damage against infantry units. It can also be upgraded even more so that it can detect cloaked units, and also on top of this be able to heal itself on the field of battle and increase the line of sight of the unit.
Restoration drones out.
Next, we finally got the air units. Vulture air superiority massive gunship unit has a Phoenix missile ability, which allows it to fire a giant missile at an area.
Forces in play. Over. Ready for retribution. You might want to stand back.
Here, let's go ahead and test that out right now.
Fire. Over. Full speed. Target eliminated.
Then we have the Nightingale healer unit, which can also cloak an area.
Under enemy attack. Next time, these things ready for duty. Vulture on support coming through.
As you can see, units inside are cloaked. And then we have the Hornet. It can be upgraded with wingmen to give it extra DPS and anti-vehicle damage. Alright, so now that we're done with that, we'll try to get to the next tier actually.
And we are go. In the air. Full throttle.
Bring it, I'm ready for you.
Pushing her as fast as I can. Taking them to school, sir. Back and let the drones do their work.
Yeah, let's get a Cyclops drop at least.
Under artillery assault. Over.
Here's a Spartan.
Just show me the
Spartan starts off with no upgrades whatsoever, able to do the Spartan Slam, which does a AoE stun.
Leader power ready.
Starts off with magnums, and then if you pick each of the leaders has a unique Spartan. So one of them has a Spartan laser, one of them has a rocket launcher, the other one has a
Be ready soon, sir.
machine gun. You can upgrade their abilities so that whenever they attack a vehicle with Spartan Slam, they instead hijack into it. This upgrade increases the health and damage, and the next boost after that speeds up the process of hijacking also increases the health and damage of the Spartan. So good stuff there. Now we're gonna get out the Condor.
Got some pests eating
In terms of differences between the units, for Isabel, Nightingales and Scorpions have more HP and have a shield. So keep that in mind. And don't worry, we'll show off Forge. You gotta show off the unique units. Unfortunately, Isabel doesn't have any unique units, so oh well. I guess she won't be part of the episode.
The enemy has sent vehicles after me. Judge, executioner.
All units. Wingman researched.
I'm under attack from the enemy.
20 more seconds until the Condor gunship.
Big guns. You're lucky I was around.
I'm being targeted by enemy vehicles.
Vehicle down.
Our base is under attack.
And here we go.
Can I get some anti-air support ASAP?
Condor gunship, ultimate unit of the UNSC.
Read and understood.
Does a massive amount of damage against all units and has a super railgun ability.
Wouldn't mind getting some help with these vehicles, sir.
Making it
Going in
quite
hot,
the
sir.
powerhouse.
Buckle up. Acknowledged, sir. It'll be a breeze, sir. Hang tight. Condor on the way. Condor under fire. Bells up, guys. We're hauling ass. Can anyone say overkill?
It's like a tower defense game.
Hostile down. Over.
Alright, well that'll be it for Captain Cutter. We'll take a look at the other heroes now.
Leader power ready.
Now we got our main man, Forge himself. Oh yeah, baby.
Ready to tear it up.
Starts off with the Forged Warthog. Has a field of protection aura around it, giving increased defense to units around it. As well as starting off with a shield and a Gauss cannon.
Forge come supply pad constructed.
Can also be upgraded with an EMP round right there.
Prize package heading your way.
And we can also upgrade the defensive aura even more to improve the nanobots and increase nearby ally speed. But listen, you don't care about Forge's Warthog.
Rally point set.
Nobody cares about Forge's Warthog. Like, it's a Warthog. You know?
Defensive
Who even
aura
eats those
upgrade complete.
anymore? And then there's a final upgrade where you can upgrade the Gauss cannon even more, upgrading the anvil round ability, making it a lot more powerful. A lot more powerful.
Garage constructed.
But listen, you don't
Rally
care
point
about
set.
Forge's Warthog. You care about the Grizzly tanks, the most badass mofos in the Halo solar system, man. Oh man, there should be mantises in an army.
Upgrade complete.
Alright, so let's go ahead and get the Grizzly. Grizzly replaces the Scorpion for a Forge over here. Extremely powerful heavy tank. Is good against all targets. Can be upgraded with Missile Barrage, a ability that does a huge amount of damage.
Forge on the move. Clear the line. Forge coming through.
Look alive, Marines.
Alright, let me go ahead and see if I can claim it. Oh god, this takes forever. You've seen the little vehicles being built. It's kind of cool.
Grizzly ready for new command.
Kind of looks like a repurposed elephant, actually. Huh.
What's my assignment?
Anyway, you finally got the heavy tank over here, the Grizzly.
Moving. I'll be there.
Chilling out with its double barrel cannons.
Understood. Moving now.
Ooh, we got like more now.
Send me in. On.
Rally point set.
I shall watch your flank.
Sound off,
Ready to
Marines.
go. Moving out.
Let's continue moving forward with this guy.
Grizzly tank ready.
Forge heading in. Moving up.
Just gotta catch up to that crouch and make crouch.
Moving into position. I'll consider this
I
a
shall get it
warm-up.
done. I'm on.
Missile barrage research.
Like they
Okay, let's use the missile barrage right now.
Enemy forces sighted.
Gauss overcharge upgrade complete.
And we have Gauss overcharge really quick. There we go. Look at that beauty. Yeah, that's about it for
An
Forge.
inevitable outcome.
That's all you get, boys. Okay, you want her, you got her. It's Anders. She can build Protector Sentinels and the Retriever Sentinels. So let's show off the Protector really quick.
Rally point set.
Come on, baby. Come out of there. Can be upgraded even more with Drone Escort, allowing it to use the Lockdown Bolt, stun, increase damage, and increase health.
Rally point set. Supply pad constructed. Mini base complete.
Just grabbing all these really quick.
Upgrade researched. Supply
Got
pad
the
constructed.
Drone Escort. Now I can get Defense Grid.
Supply pad upgrade
Increases
complete.
its speed and detonates on destruction.
Supply pad constructed. Supply pad upgrade complete. Rally point set. Mini base complete. Mini base complete. All units. Defense
Yeah,
grid
there we go.
researched.
And finally, that's about it. Once you're done with defense
Supply
grid, you're
pad
all done.
constructed.
You
Rally
could
point set.
go down the Anders tree over here, though. And then you can get something like Sentinel Synergy, which would give you an increased shield for all your
Rally
Protector
point set.
Sentinels. Making
All
them just
units.
more effective.
Generator constructed.
And I suppose I can show that off, actually.
Generator constructed. All units.
And
Leader
here
point.
we go. And
All
here's that
units.
shield coming up.
Firebase constructed. Our base is under attack. Supply pad constructed. All units.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So we don't want to finish
The
them
final
off
enemy
yet.
base is under attack.
Messing them up would be pretty funny.
We've destroyed an enemy structure.
Using lockdown abilities on buildings is kind of dumb, considering that, well,
We've demolished an enemy structure.
buildings are not people, but whatever. Alright, let's claim this really quick. Just trying to get enough points to get the Retriever Sentinel,
All units.
which you have to drop in.
We've reduced an enemy structure to rubble. All units. We've destroyed an enemy structure. Local units.
And
Leader
let's
point
see.
earned.
There we go. Retriever Sentinel. The Mac Daddy of them all.
We've demolished an enemy structure.
Who has an ability which can do tons of damage. Good shit right there. Good shit. But yeah, that'll be it for now, ladies and gentlemen. All the units in Halo Wars 2.